Hello and welcome to News Update. I'm Joy Adesuwa Iramaseli. The federal government is teaming up with the World Bank to introduce digital national IDs for all Nigerians, as stated by Shubham Chowdhury, the World Bank Country Director for Nigeria. Chowdhury made this announcement during an event held in collaboration with Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy in Abuja. He highlighted the significant potential of harnessing digital technologies, emphasizing that such efforts would play a crucial role in driving transformative changes. Chowdhury highlighted that the most formidable task in implementing these infrastructures nationwide is ensuring proper regulation for the fiber optic cables, which would encourage private investors to invest and see a viable return on their services. In response, the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Bosun Tijani, mentioned that the federal government has successfully obtained a $500 million loan for a local funding program. The minister stated that this initiative is designed to enhance innovation and entrepreneurship within Nigeria's digital sector. Tijani emphasized that the government's strategy involves keeping local funding within Nigeria's border and ensuring its advantages are reaped by authentic Nigerian enterprises. He further mentioned that the ministry will work in partnership with the Bank of Industry to achieve this goal. The Presidency has directed the Federal Ministry of Petroleum Resources to suspend its activities on the constitution of a committee to audit the account of the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission. This was contained in a letter addressed to the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Petroleum Resources and signed by Chief of Staff to the President, Femi Gbajabiamila. The new directive comes against the background of the lingering crisis between the management of the NUPRC and its workers. The Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, PENGASAN, had earlier protested the alleged poor welfare and working conditions affecting staff in the commission and called for the removal of the commission's chief executive, Gbenga Komolafe, over alleged financial mismanagement. PENGASAN had in a letter accused the Commission of various infractions, including non-remittance of pension, non-conducive work environment, insufficient working tools, amongst others. But earlier in August, the NUPRC, in its reaction, said the allegations were made to disparage the integrity of the Commission. The former National Legal Advisor and governorship candidate of the New Nigerian People's Party, NNPC, in the last election has resigned from the party. Bem Angwi, in a statement yesterday, stated that in the last general election, crisis and confusion are some of the reasons he is leaving the party. Angwe mentioned that he is desirous of resuming his academic activities and involvement in the protection and enhancement of human rights in the country. In business, a high-powered team dispatched by President Bola Tinubu to assess crude oil theft in Niger Delta has uncovered illegal connections where Nigeria loses the product worth millions of dollars monthly in Abia State. The site in Owaza has many illegal connections to a major crude pipe. The team also carried out an aerial assessment of 9 other Niger Delta oil-producing communities: Bile, Azuzwama, Ahuada, Abucheke, Egbema, Ohaji, and Koko communities of Abia, Rivers, Bayelsa, Imo, and Delta states. Defense Minister Muhammad Badaru told reporters after a closed-door meeting with Rivers State Governor Simalaye Fubara in Port Harcourt that the discovery were made on Saturday. Service Chiefs, Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu, and Group Chief Executive Officer, Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, Mele Kyari, are members of the delegation. Also in the team are Commander of Operation Delta Safe, Olusegun Ferreira, operatives of security agencies, and Chief Executive Officer of regulatory agencies in the oil and gas sector. The delegation noted the clandestine refineries, illegal bunkering operations, and environmental devastation collectively translated into severe economic losses for the nation. Ribadu, who led the team, stated that Nigeria still loses 400,000 barrels of crude oil daily in spite of efforts to curb the trend. The NSA called for collaborative efforts by security agencies and host communities to end illegal oil activities in the Niger Delta. In foreign news, 2 individuals have lost their lives and 56 others sustained injuries following 2 explosions that occurred at an unlicensed liquefied petroleum gas filling station just north of Romania's capital, Bucharest. According to officials, the majority of those injured were firefighters who rushed to the scene to contain the fire caused by the initial explosion before the second explosion occurred. Raid Arafat, head of the emergency department, revealed that the deceased were identified as a couple. The man suffered a heart attack while the woman succumbed to severe burns. Arafat also stated that among those injured, some of whom suffered severe burns, were 39 firefighters, 2 police officers, and 2 gendarmes. The Defense Ministry says 4 individuals, including 2 firefighters and 2 civilians, were transferred abroad to Italy or Belgium for treatment. European Commissioner for Crisis Management, Janez Lanexish, on X confirmed that Romania has sought help from EU Civil Protection Mechanism to treat 18 burn patients, adding that Austria, Germany, and Norway have offered their assistance in response to the incident. The cause of the explosions in Krivendia commune remains unclear, and an investigation have been launched by prosecutors. The fire also forced the evacuation of people within 700 meters radius. In entertainment, the Big Brother Naija All-Star housemates that were evicted from the reality show this weekend are Fraud and Tolani Baj. The 2 housemates were sent packing during last night's eviction show after getting the lowest votes. This week, the TV show ditches the jury and evicted the housemates based on viewers' votes. At the bottom were Sheyi, Tolani Baj, and Fraud, respectively. Tolani Baj was the first to be evicted, then Fraud was announced next by the TV host, Ebuka Obi Uchendu. Tolani Baj and Fraud become the 4th and 5th housemates to be evicted from the reality show. And that's it on News Update on VOP TV. We would like you to subscribe and engage with us on YouTube. It is Voice of the People TV, and on other social media channels at VOP TV Live. I'm Joy Adesuwa Iramusele. Many thanks for watching.